What's up, y'all? I'm gonna pull 2 cards for each sign right quick. I was going through pulling them for my kids this morning, actually. Just getting an idea of what their days might look like. But I thought, fuck it. I'll jump online, make sure all these turned around, and pull cards for each sign right quick. I'm a little motivated today, got an interview. I got a little bit of time before I gotta get ready. All right, so first up is Aries. Okay, you got a card popping out. You got some shit going on, Aries. Somebody fucking with you. Disagreeing with somebody. Okay, shit. 3 cards that came out, top of the deck. Somebody's trying to shatter your dreams. So if you're Aries, this first couple of cards is for you. You have some type of competition going on right now. You're trying to balance your emotions. You're trying to be tolerant with this competition. It's either related to following your heart or some type of love interest, Aries. So what it seems like is that from this card, this is the 10 of Cups, but it's in reverse. 10 of Cups is like fulfillment and love. But yours is in reverse. So somebody, is some type of disharmony going on in your life. So whoever you're dealing with, they might be dealing with somebody else. And you feel like you have to compete for their love and for their affection. You're trying to get everything balanced, but it doesn't seem to be working out for you thus far. But you're still trying to follow your heart. I'll pull 1 card from What's the News to give you some advice. And then I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next sign. Well, shit. Oh, wine and dine and lucky break. Okay. Well, Aries, maybe you need to take them out to eat. I'm a foodie, so your message from Spirit is wine and dine and lucky break. So if you're a person that likes clovers, this is your sign. All right, Aries, take them out. Have a good conversation with them. Show them that you're courting them. It looks like this person wants to be courted, and maybe you weren't doing that, so they put their attention on someone else. All right. Taurus, you're up next. What the hell? All right, Taurus. There we go. Get you a card for the day. Ace of Cups. That's usually an offer of love, Taurus. You have the Ace of Cups. Some type of new feelings, new intuition, new creativity. But it's usually some type of offer of love. Maybe you're dealing with someone whose initial is a M or a T. But their cup is pouring over with love for you. Maybe, oh yeah, you are a Taurus, so earth sign. You have the Emperor in reverse, which is a fire sign. The person that wants to offer you love looks like they have a lack of discipline, lack of control, or maybe they're just very stubborn, Taurus. But somebody does want to offer you love. They could be a fire sign. They could work from home. They could be financially independent. I'm gonna pull 1 card for you for Spirit, Taurus. Okay, snack. Somebody's obsessed with you, Taurus. They think you a snack. This is them, and you whatever they eating. Pun intended. However it applies, place it where it applies. All right, Taurus. This person has a lot of physical attraction to you, so they might want to control where you're going, what you're doing, who you with, you know, and all of that. But they really do. They have a huge amount of love to offer you. So consider what you want, and if you want to be their snack. All right, Taurus. Up next, Gemini. feel like I should shuffle these a bit. So let's see if I can. What the hell, Peach? What are you doing? Okay, well, come here, run around sliding like you on first base. Yes, you did. All right, Gemini. The Chariot. What is that? I didn't move this thing like 3 times. The World. Okay, Gemini. You had 2 major arcana. You have major shifts coming, but you feel some anxiety, some worry about them. They're giving you sleepless nights. Chariot is progression, forward moving, a lot of times fast movement. Like it's coming in. It's like your willpower, basically. So whatever the Chariot is bringing in, is bringing it in as if you got up and was like, no, I'm doing this. You know, that's how it's coming in. You also have the World, Gemini. So the World is a completion, accomplishment. It's like a full circle moment. It's community, it's balance. So that's an earth sign. The Chariot is a water sign. So whatever you have going on, you're coming to a full circle moment. You are forward movement, progression. But even though you seem very anxious about this, you feel hopeless, or maybe you're losing sleep over this. Let me pull a card for a message from Spirit. Okay. Warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Listen to your intuition. If you're anxious and you have this card coming out too, a lot of times when I'm anxious, Gemini, it is because there is a red flag. I haven't seen it yet, but my body is feeling it. The same way when you get ready to, like how they explain when you touch a stove and how your brain picks up on the sensor. You touch it and it takes a second for those signals to travel up before you realize it's hot, right? But your fingers could already have started burning at that point. You're feeling something. You see how it's like a glow, like a circular glow around this? You're feeling this energy, right? Even though you're not touching anything, you're feeling this. Pay attention to what you're feeling, Gemini. Don't ignore it. Listen to your first mind. Yeah, but you have good things coming in. You have really positive things coming in. Whatever you've been working towards, it's going to pay off for you. All right, next sign. I'm trying to get through all of y'all this morning and give everybody a little something for their day. Let's see. Gemini, Cancer. What is up, Cancer? Let's see what y'all got going on for today. Ooh. You in your head about something. Yeah, you in your head about something. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. The World. You have a full circle moment coming in, Cancer. You're meditating on something. You're in the Four of Swords. It's usually like a retreat, like deeply in your head about something, almost like hermit mode. But you have something that you're like over and over about in your mind. You have the King of Wands out next. So that's usually some type of entrepreneur or trying to overcome challenges. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, which is Taurus. You have actually air, fire, and earth out here. The only sign that's not out here is you. Some type of financial loss. Okay. I was just saying, I didn't know if y'all could hear that in my live. My daughter called me, right? So I answered. And she's like, Mom, I left my corn dog. It's a breakfast corn dog. I'm like, yeah, it's right here. I see it. She's like, yeah, can you eat that? I'm like, what? No, I'm finna throw this away. She's like, no, but can you eat it? Like, girl, I'm not finna eat this corn dog, y'all. I told her, yeah. Only lie I'm telling today. I'm gonna tell her in a minute, though. I'm not eating that. I don't even know what's in that. Anyway, Cancer. You have, it seems like you might be an entrepreneur and you are contemplating some type of change because you think there will be financial loss. You feel isolated, you're worried, you feel insecurity to some degree. You are really focused on your finances. You are like, this is you right now. This is the meditation mode you're in. So it's not even just a person laying back. This is like a person who has put themselves in some type of solitude with barriers around to protect them. So they're guarded while they try to figure out what's going on. And they obviously feel like something could be coming at them, because who would encase themselves and guard themselves? That's like being in the crib with all your windows boarded up and like security all around. So while you think that that's deep. So whatever you're going through, Cancer, you're in deep contemplation mode about it. You are a natural leader. Most Cancers I know, or, you know, they are bold, they are upfront, they are about their shit, to be honest. They very emotional people. So sometimes they let their emotions take over what they're trying to do and accomplish. But even with their emotions, a lot of times I don't find that they are wrong. Well, we're never wrong in how we feel. The way Cancers display emotions sometimes can be overwhelming, just like when a Virgo gets wound up. And sometimes the display of emotion is a lot compared to how they can handle it. However, their emotions about the situation, like what you might have done or how you handled it, most times I find that they're right. So if you're feeling like somebody might be trying to mess with my income, or that you're in a situation that might not be the best, right? It might not be somebody is really trying to poke at you. It could just be like, this doesn't align with what I'm trying to do. I'm getting ready to end up losing money doing this. Then do what's best for you. Always do what's best for you. I'll pull one card from Western News Oracle from Message for Spirit and see what advice they have for you. I just saw a card flipped over in this deck that said dirty money. And it stood out to me, and not just because it was flipped over. So if you were doing something, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring it out. If you were doing something with somebody that's illegal, I would suggest you stop, because you're gonna get your ass caught up. Black sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying the norms. This is you right now, Cancer. And maybe whatever your job is, like your business, maybe it's different. Maybe it defies the norms. Maybe you get blacklisted when you go places. But if it has to do with any type of stealing or laundering or dirty money, leave that alone. That's not for you. You will experience financial loss. You will experience loss of mindset or lack of mindset, to where you're not able to pull yourself out of this situation, because it's going to be heavy for you. Look at this card of financial loss. I'm going to spend just a second on this with you, Cancer. Look at this card. Look at how they look. They're out in the bitter cold. This right here is Pentacles. This is what they need, but don't have. Crutches and everything. Both of these people are going down. So whoever you working with, whatever they own, baby, no. That's a no. You don't want to be either. You don't want to be the one or the two. All right, Cancer. Ooh, Leo. What's up? I ain't ready for y'all in a minute. Y'all don't really tune in as much, but I'm live today, so. And these are not time stamped, but I am going through every sign this morning. So if you keep scrolling, you'll find your sign. Either scroll forward or backwards. I started with Aries because they are the beginning of the Zodiac. And I will go all the way through till I get back to them. Till I get to Pisces. But right now we on Leos. What's up, Lions? Let me hear y'all roar. How the cues be like, let me see you smile. Let me hear you roar. Let me hear your low growl, little baby. All right. I need cards for my Leos today. I need 2 cards for my Leos. Leos, what y'all got going on today? Spirit trying to find the right ones for you. My sign up next because we in that season. Oh. King of Pentacles, first card out. So you focus on some type of wealth, leadership, abundance. Card off then. 6 of Swords. You are resistant to change. You have all this abundance, discipline, generosity, prosperity. But you also have some emotional baggage and some unfinished business, Leo. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups, you're in meditation. You're reevaluating your decisions. This is you. You're sitting under that tree and trying to figure this out. I wonder what you... You look to be in a good place, though, overall. But something destroyed your confidence. Maybe you took a financial hit, Leo, at some point, and that destroyed your confidence because you seem, from the cards, you seem to be, like, overall in a good position. Like, you've worked on self, you're trying to get your finances right, you know, and all of that. But you have some type of emotional baggage or some type of unfinished business. And even though you're in this King of Pentacles mode, which is a very stable mindset, you are still dealing with something that you're not addressing. You need to address this unfinished business so you can let it go and move forward. That's what's on your mind. That's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about how high your standards are, your passions. You're thinking about financially providing. You're thinking about being emotionally balanced, self-love. Like your head is in the right place, but you are not addressing something. We can't overlook the things that we need to help us grow. So make sure whatever that thing is you're addressing. Leo, I'll pull 1 card from Spirit, and then I'm going to move on to the Virgos. Okay, well, kinky ways wanted to come out. I kept trying to go past it, Leo. Maybe this is what you're not addressing, your kinky ways. So I don't know if you have some fantasies or you want to explore and you're not, and it's limiting you in some way, or if you are exploring them and it's limiting you in some way. Only you know what that is, Leo. Kinky ways. Let's see what's at the bottom. Lipstick evidence. Leo, did you get caught cheating? Did you get caught cheating at some point? And that's what messed up your confidence? And that's why you have the mindset on finances, on self-love and all of that. And you're in a very like solid, secure place, but you still have some unfinished business because you got caught cheating. Couldn't keep it together. I wanted to say keep it in your pants, but it could be a lady out there doing her thing too. So, all right, Leos, that's your message with your little kinky self. Moving on to Virgos. What's up, Virgo gang? It's our season, little baby. And I'm loving it. It has been a great Virgo season for me. It has brought in some peace, harmony, renewal. It's also encouraged me to release things that no longer serve me. I am not in the best position, but I am a lot better than where I've been, so I cannot complain, y'all. My mindset, my spirit is very strong. And everything I've had to let go of, I ain't mad about it. All right, Virgo, you are showing up. Oh, we got the moon at the bottom of the deck. When I see the moon, it's usually something getting ready to be illuminated. Some type of secret or mystery, some type of hidden thing is getting ready to come to the surface. The devil is the first card out for you, Virgo. So some type of attachment, restriction, addiction, some type of destructive behavior or temptation is going on, or was recently going on. Right behind that, you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you're going to try something one more time. You don't want to change. You're on the, like, you're teeter-tottering, right? It's like, I see that if I take this step this way, I could have a totally new everything, right? But it's like, I'm not really sure though, because there's comfort here. And if I go this way, I don't really know what's on the, what's on the horizon for me. This I know. So you're kind of like drifting and you're avoiding the change. But I mean, we all know change is upon us. You're fearing losing something. And that's why you don't want to make the change. This relates to some type of responsibility you have, or something that is not harmonious in your life, or you do find some level of harmony and you think this change could make it disharmonious. The last card out is Queen of Pentacles, which is nurturing, earth sign, kind of water earth, but it's nurturing, practical, providing financially. So you're probably concerned that this new change is going to mess with your finances. But we are nurturing by sign, like we are stewards. So I don't think whatever this is, this change is going to mess with it. Again, you got this moon out, which is getting ready to illuminate things for you. And I think that maybe what you're thinking is not necessarily what you're going into, because you're literally going from devil energy to Queen of Pentacles. If these couldn't be two, like, look at these cards. So Virgo, I definitely believe that you can go ahead and make that change. You don't have to keep doing the same thing that you've been doing just because of fear of what might be to come. Especially if it's going to take you into this mode. This is the most nurturing you could be. Look at that pentacle. And I feel like, I can't get as close as I want, but look at how she's looking down at it with nurture. Like it's her baby, right? If you're getting to this spot from that devil energy, go ahead and make that change. Let me look in this deck right quick. Yeah, you got some good luck coming in. And the Chariot, some fast movement, but you're nervous about it. But then you got the Star coming out. You're going to have success. And then the World, baby, if you don't make that change. Oh, yeah, it's nothing. This change is going to lead you to your 10 of Pentacles, Virgo. Whatever change you're nervous to make, it's going to lead you straight to your full success card. Like every card, I want to show y'all. Okay, so when I'm looking at these, sorry, y'all, I got to put a pin in this right quick. Actually, let me lift this just a little bit. When I'm looking at these cards and I'm going through the bottom of the deck, as you pull them, they all have little messages on it, but it can kind of give you a lineup. So this was something that's going to be illuminated, but then you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is good fortune coming in, some type of life cycle changes, right? Then right behind that, you got the Chariot, which is fast movement, progression. Right behind that, hold on, let me turn this around. You got the Nine of Swords, which is letting me know that you feel anxious about what's to come, right? You see this fast movement, you see the changes, and you're like, I see all this happening, which is what this middle card was just saying. Is that you want to take this trip. This is the card upright, right? You want to take this trip upright. You know you need to move forward. You know that this is good, but this is just contentment. Upside down, you're sitting in that contentment. You're nervous to move forward. That's what this card is saying. Then you have the Star. So that's positivity completely. Like, come on now. Then you got the World coming in right behind that. So some type of accomplishment, completing a cycle. Then you got the Hierophant, which is usually like you going in your head about what's going on or whatever, but you're not doing that right now because it's upside down. So you have positive beliefs about this. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So it's hard work, productivity. And then the 10 of Cups, baby, look. Virgo, I know we be in our head a lot. If you don't make that change, and this is for myself included, if you don't make that change, let me pull one more card, which is a message from Spirit, and then I'm going to go ahead and go on to Libra. I feel proud of us. What was that? Graduation. You're leveling up, Virgo. That's your message from Spirit. You are leveling up. Celebrate. Oftentimes, we don't spend moments in celebration. So something I do with my ADHD, if I complete 15 minutes of a task, I do a small celebration. So it might be I take a couple hits off my blunt, or it might be that I eat something sweet that I wanted, or it might be that I take that 15 minutes and just sit in silence and don't do anything. But celebrate yourself. You are leveling up. All right, on the Libras. What's up, Libra? What's up, Brian? I see you watching. Thank you for tuning in. Whoosh. What time is it? Okay. Let me get 2 cards for Libra. Ooh, Libra, you got a Tower. Okay. Okay. You have a Tower moment coming in, some type of sudden change. But it's going to lead you to renewal, to good omen, to rejuvenation. But it's definitely going to be a sudden change. You might not like it, but just know it's taking you somewhere good. Actually, this is the 16th card, and then you have the 17th Libra. So whatever you got, oh, actually, let me go this way. Whatever you have going on, you're going to have a Tower moment, and it's going to lead you right into this Star moment. Bottom of the deck is 4 of Cups, so you're already in your mind about this Libra. Whatever it is you're trying to do, you are in your head about it. But once this Tower moment happens, go with the flow. Whatever the change is, it's meant to happen. You are meant to be blocked in that area. You are meant not to move forward in that area because it's redirecting you to something else. Maybe you'll be working with an Aquarius, but the Star card is definitely about power and success. Let me pull a message from the Good News Oracle. The What's the News Oracle as a message from Spirit for you. Turned. So maybe you are too heavy into getting fucked up. Maybe you have some type of addiction or something like that, and something happens to let you know like your health is declining or something. But this is a party animal: sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. You could be messing with somebody that you have great intimacy with, but you guys don't even really like each other or something, or something. It's something going on that all that fun that you having is damaging you in some way. It's derailing you. You need to stop that shit and go in another direction. And that's the kindest way I can say it to you, because I feel like you need to hear it with tough love. Put this shit down. You have beautiful things coming your way, but not if you continue this way. All right, Libra. Next up, Scorpio. With y'all dark asses. I like y'all though. I actually love y'all sign. I can see why y'all sign and my sign has a similar image to it, because we are very similar. But where y'all dark, Virgos are light. And that's not bad good, like dark and light, just different. And I can appreciate it a lot sometimes. Other times, y'all be getting on my nerves. Oh, wait. The Lovers card tried to pop out, so I don't... Well, shit. Okay, these cards went flying out the side of the deck. You have some type of new beginnings or something going on. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wealth, business, leadership for the overall. First card out is Ace of Swords, some type of breakthrough, new idea, mental clarity. Second card out is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Dark side of wealth, financial failure or loss, lack of stability. So it's crazy. You have the King of Pentacles is definitely one of the most stable cards, Scorpio. You have some type of offer coming in that is going to be a new idea or like a sharp mind. Like you guys are very quick-witted. I can't even lie. So you have some type of a new idea or something, but it also can cause you some type of financial loss or lack of resources. The Fool is your next card out, which is the first card of the deck. Is unlimited possibilities. So this could go either way for you. I would suggest, though, that you create some type of budget and that you stay on yourself, Scorpio, about your spending. Because it seems like the idea is great and that it has unlimited possibilities, but it can mess up right here in the center. So for some reason, like gambling just came out. So if you like gamble or do any type of bets, if you shooting craps out here, if you on a boat, if you doing something, or gambling is not always, it can always result in loss, but it might not always be a pinnacle or money that you gambling. You could be gambling your time. You could be gambling your affection. You could just be dealing with somebody, Scorpio, that can't see your vision and is not going to help align to where you're trying to go. Yeah, you're nervous to change. You have some type of personal transformation that you need to go through, but yep. You working alone, you don't have teamwork, disharmony. Yeah, this the Lover's card again. Do you have like a new idea in love, Scorpio? Because you got 0 and 1. 0 and 1s, if anybody tech, you know, yes or no. But it's also like, it's balance, it's yin yang, it's all of that. And it's original idea versus none. And none not meaning no thoughts, meaning when you're in a dark void, follow me. When you're in a dark void, there is no light, which make the possibilities endless, which means that any original thought that you have, regardless of what it is, could be that first light, right? So that dark void is the unlimited possibility because it's infinite possibility, really. Infinite. You have infinite possibilities with whatever this situation is. You have that light bulb moment, but you are dealing with some issue. You trying to choose between two people. You done bound yourself. Oh, Lord. Scorpio, I be needing to sit y'all down because y'all really be tripping. Y'all be in y'all minds so much, like in your body so much about shit. It's probably why your decisions are always so swift, like so final. And this is also where you guys relate to Virgos. Okay, let me see. All right, let me pull one card from Spirit and see what advice they have for you. Whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, if they don't align with what you're trying to do, you probably want to... I don't like to tell people to let go of anybody. Like, even if I don't like your mate, I don't want to tell you break up. But whatever you have going on here is somebody you're interested in or dealing with that relates to this. So either you're dealing with them and they can't see your vision and it's making you, like say your vision is we need to save money for the next year and then we can buy this house, and they just keep spending money. So as much as you love them, they are chopping that shit down. Like, no, you gotta make the best decision. Can't make this shit up. Heart to heart. It's somebody you need to have a heart to heart with. And it's about that time. All right, Scorpios. Sagittarius, you're up next. If you watching this, like, comment, something, because I only see one person on here, but when I get off these lives, I always see that so many other people were watching. So if I have said your sign and it hit home, let me know. Sagittarius, you feel disorganized. You have been dealing with some type of group conflict or lack of teamwork. But you're focused on your wealth, like prosperity. So I don't know if you're still being generous through this lack of teamwork. I wonder why would you would, your personal beliefs. You're doing something unorthodox. You're trying to go against the grain right now. So even though you don't feel supported, you're still trying to be supportive. Let me pull a message from Spirit. Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, untrustworthy, cats out the bag. Watch your back, Sagittarius. Somebody around you might not be for you. And that's where you're feeling this disharmony. And you're going to be pissed off when you realize you've been giving all this time to a person that has not been for you. I can just feel that energy coming through these cards. So take a second, reevaluate. But you are doing something that is generous regardless, and you will get good omen from that. It might not feel like it right around this time, but that was such a shift in energy. Yeah, watch yourself, Sagittarius. You might have a frenemy out there, or not out there, next to you. Capricorn. Y'all one of my other favorite signs. I love people that straight shooters. They don't need all that fluff. I was telling somebody that yesterday. When I got something going on, if I call you because I need your help or something like that, baby, when I call you, I'm calling you saying what I need. I'm not calling you, hey, how's you doing? How's your day going? What you been up to? Like that fluffy shit, I can't stand the fakeness about it. If you really want to know how I'm doing, that's cool. We can talk about it. But don't call me and try to butter me up just to ask me for something. Because I'm going to give your ass a yes or a no regardless. It don't matter what you say before. That's what I like about y'all. Okay, Capricorn, you are being resistant to change. You're holding on to something. But you have the Empress out, which is excellent communication and creativity. Somebody who's optimistic, or typically optimistic. The Death card is Scorpio, so it's about control and organization. And maybe you don't want to release control, or you feel like you have everything set up right. And same thing, set up right, so it would be disorganized if you do. But you have so much abundance right here. So much accomplishment. It's at the bottom of the deck. Machismo. Masculine pride. This your ego. This is your ego, Capricorn. Your ego is limiting you. But you have all this abundance coming in. So drop the ego and move forward. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have going on? I don't think I read for you guys in a while either. And I have some people that have been in my life who have been some of my favorite people, some of my most loyal people, and understanding people who have been Aquarius people. We don't always think alike. We very seldom think alike, but I like the difference in our approach to things, our mindset. I can learn from Aquarius. One more card for Aquarius. Bottom of the deck is Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, good karma coming in. King of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles out. Some type of entrepreneur, natural leader, a visionary. You have a lot of priorities and a lot of time management, so you need to focus on duality, on setting boundaries, Aquarius. You need to focus kind of on the yin and the yang, but you have a lot of good luck and karma coming in. You're at a pretty good turning point for your life. I'm going to pull a message from Spirit. Yeah, you're close to completion with whatever you're doing. SOS. Act with urgency. Do not procrastinate. You want to act with urgency. You might have some type of offer coming in maybe today. Yeah. Don't tiptoe around. Detox from anything that is toxic and act with urgency. All right. Pisces, we back around, baby. We back around that wheel. Pisces. I like y'all too. Y'all right across the wheel from me. So, y'all be getting me in a way that I never thought. Water signs. Water flow in the earth, air flow in the fire. Pisces. Let me get one more card for my Pisces friends. Those March Pisces, we be jamming. All right, you got the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. And Temperance in reverse. You have some type of imbalance. You feel imbalance. You need to realign. You might be self-indulgent. So alcohol, weed, whatever your drug of choice is. Knight of Wands out first. There's a lot of passion, adventure, fearlessness. Is being impulsive. Air, fire sign. And then Pisces, we have the Five of Wands out, which is Leo, which is some type of competition or conflict. Are you fighting over some love interest? And it's got you smoking and drinking because you stressed out. Yeah, something's extra. Something's dramatic. Somebody's trying too hard, Pisces. Somebody is trying entirely too hard. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Pisces. Spiritually woke. Self-awareness. Cutting through the illusions. So, all right, let's talk about it. Cut through this extra shit and you'll see exactly who that person really is. The conflict that you're having will probably become a lot clearer once you cut through all this extra. A lot of times when people is dramatic, it's because they either want you to know something or they don't want you to know something. So they could be dramatic because they're trying to hide something for you. So the drama is to cover up what they're hiding, or because they feel a way, but they don't know how to express it. So it's coming out more dramatic. So, all right. I went through every sign this morning. I cannot think of anybody that I left out. I'm getting ready to go get ready for my interview. So wish me well. If you are not praying for my success in this interview and for good income and financial stability and work-life balance, don't pray for me. But I appreciate you. I am Kelby, a.k.a. the Cosplay Poet. Sometimes they call me Play. And I will jump back on and do another live for you guys maybe in about a week or so. But if you like this live and you liked hearing me do tarot, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is called Tarot Hertz. That is TAROTHERTZ. Y'all have a good day.